Hello there, welcome back to some more Wasteland 3. In the last episode, what we did was we went and spoke to Vic Buchanan, took him back to base. Now we're going to go to the Hoon Homestead. Let's go for a ride, Morning Star.
Chances and expand man's horizons.
Because I need to go to the Hoon Homestead and see what Angie Deth has to say. Hoon Homestead. Lieutenant Connie Zeng was Angela Deth, second in command for the Colorado Advance Team. Angela? What's going on? Rebel Scout, okay. Let's talk.
Colonel Deth will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful these days, right?
Right.
Glad we have an understanding. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 sec.
He puts his walkie-talkie up to his mouth.
All clear. Come ahead.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Remember when you chose to follow the Patriarch's orders instead of saving those folks Erastus threatened to slaughter? I figured we'd meet here so you could see what was left of him. I know Woodson told you to do Buchanan's bidding, but to my mind, it ain't the Ranger way to help the powerful ahead of the helpless. 'Cause things like this happen. Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out.
It looks like your facial scarring makes it difficult to open your mouth. You must be in constant pain. Would you like some meds?
Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. This and my fake leg are souvenirs from when my chopper got shot out of the sky over Long Beach, California. Good times. Since you've obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once.
Thanks. Nice to meet you at last. What do you want to tell us?
Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. And second... Shit! Scar collectors. Well, well. Speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
Oh, great.
Coming in from their side.
So they got a jump on us. Takayuki, Angela Deth. She has 2,800 health. She'll probably be fine. Nice. Good terrify, buddy. Okay, he's hitting someone I can't see.
We are the Rangers.
Howdy, partner.
Okay, they're getting shot by someone I can't see either. Actually, this is going to be your position from now on, so stay still for a bit. Come on, babe, you go for it. There's 3 over here too. I mean, they're all terrified, so a lot of them are. 3 are stunned. Okay. On. Okay, then Lucia. Okay, then Joey. Alright, and 10. Ow. Okay, the opto laser is probably not good to stand in the way of. For that reason.
Help here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So all of them can do that. Fair enough. You live and learn. Or die and learn, I guess. Pistol Pete. Am I insane to say I still don't really... I'm not really that fearful yet?
Die, patriarch fucker!
Maybe I am insane. I'm hoping they can't do opto laser every turn. Because that would be bad. So take a shot, why not? Banshee. Not really going to be able to do much from here, so...
Stay focused.
Can't get everyone up, but I can get you up like this. Even if you just go down again, that's fine. You need to give people someone else to shoot at. Spread out. Don't give the optic lasers people things to think about. Yeah, I think they've done all their big shooting now. Yeah, so we lived. Now we're all alive, we can do some big damage. Good job, buddies. These guys are going to do what they can do. Oh, nice hit. Oh, you're healing us all. Thank you. He's dead. Okay, Joey. Okay, good damage. so I'll take the shot. Yeah, one of those two shits are likely to hit. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, lad. Not quite. Okay, then punch over here if we can get over there. Yeah, we can. Okay, then Quan, take a shot here. Move all the way over here and take a shot here. Because we can shoot you. There we go. I did it.
As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated.
Yes.
Second, and you're gonna love this, the Patriarch's gotta go too.
Our orders were to help the Patriarch so he helps Arizona. Killing him kills the folks back home. How can you ask that?
I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you okay sending home food spattered with innocent blood? The Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning, without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral one. That's why the advance team went dark and decided to do this on our own. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own, which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now, asking you for help.
What do you need?
Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. When she does, well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice. And their houses and towns burned to the ground. None of us want that, right?
Why wouldn't we work with the Patriarch to stop Liberty?
Oh, I don't mind about that. So long as you change your mind about him after. So?
Right, we don't want Colorado turned like that.
Glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Part 1, help Ironclad Cordite take control of Liberty's gangs. Then, Part 2, let him lead them all off to Kansas, where he can achieve his blood-soaked destiny without getting any on us. I know you've got him on ice back at Ranger HQ. Well, it's time to dust him off and put him to good use. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions.
Who are these people with you?
Pete and Brother Thomas came back with me from LA, and Tax from Arizona. These others are locals who have various gripes against the Patriarch. We trained them up as best we could. Nicer bunch of folks you'll never find.
Why do you want us to do all this? Why aren't you doing it yourself?
Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will think you're there on Daddy's behalf, and they'll be happy to see you. If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make our attack. They'd be waiting for us.
I see. What's your plan for the Patriarch?
Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, you'll come back and help us corner the man and bring him down.
Right.
Our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties. That means you've got to ride herd on your crew and watch who you ally yourself with. For instance, we don't want the gangs coming to the party. If Cordite wants to come along and get his revenge on the Patriarch, fine, but he leaves his army at home, no matter how tight a hold he thinks he's got on him. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators.
What do you plan to do for Colorado after you take down the Patriarch?
Keep the peace, keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around, and every time a weasel pops their head up, we'll whack them. At the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else.
Seems kind of idealistic. You really think it's going to work?
No idea. Nobody's tried it before, as far as I know. But it's worth a shot, right? Can't be worse than the way things are now.
How is this any different from what you're accusing the Patriarch of, paying off the Eastern gangs to go raid other states?
Well, for one thing, we ain't paying the man. We ain't actively funding murder the way old Saul is. And second, despite Cordite's destiny, my guess is he goes back to Kansas and him and his rivals all wipe each other out, leaving the whole territory a more peaceful place.
Okay, we've got an answer for you.
All right then, what's it gonna be?
We're in. The Patriarch and his kids need to be stopped.
What?
Whew, there's a load off my mind. Thank you. You're gonna make all the difference. Now here's the location of Liberty's camp. Be careful when you get close. The gangs don't care much for strangers, and even less for rangers.
You mustn't do this, Rangers. Please. I am sympathetic to your cause, but I am still a loyal subject of the Patriarch. If you follow this path to its conclusion, I shall have no choice but to oppose you.
Good luck sorting it out, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
I'm still not sure what I'm actually going to do. Lucia, mate. I understand your grievances with my plan, but at the same time, I kind of feel like this has to go down like this. Angela's got a point, but we are going to save Arizona. Real talk. I couldn't actively oppose her right now in front of everyone because our health isn't good enough. We'll just die. They'll kill us all. I can actively oppose them later. So Lucius had told us very clearly that if we do it, it's against her. Which is fine.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. The Brainiacs and R&D just showed me some of the wild stuff they're done working on. You should come take a look when you're free. Over and out.
I'm gonna. I need to come heal anyway. Never mind, hang on.
Still here, jackasses? Go home!
Damn you.
And if you want to report me, get my name right. BB Gun! That's G-U-N-N!
Right, go talk to them. See what they've got. Ranger HQ, motherfucker. Marshal Quan. I don't think Quan will betray me, although he might do.
Good work saving all those folk in Aspen. The hunt, of course.
Let's see what we've got.
Let's see if we can find what you want.
A clear cutter. Shoots 7.62s. I mean, it'd be less good against robots, but more good against everything else. And it can hit multiple people with 6 AP shot, and it only takes 4 to shoot, so it can shoot 3 times. Yeah, it's like a big crossbow, the saw blades. I don't use the car that much to kill things. It's usually only in fights where the car's accessible that I do it.
What do you need, Rangers?
Anywho, patch me up.
Have a seat.
We've got to go speak to the Patriarch and say I got Vic.
Fine. Just don't get shot.
And then I can say, to the 100 families, oh, we did all we needed to do. There's an achievement for going to Colorado Springs and killing every single person in there.
Hope fighting the Gippers doesn't bite us in the ass. Good luck out there.
Yeah. Did I? Oh, must have clicked the wrong thing. Downtown Colorado Springs. Let's see what the paper boy has to say. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Boy.
Patriarch says Gippers had it coming.
Okay. They're with us still. Okay, cool. Let's go to Baltimore Heights, go see the Patriarch, say, hello, we did it. Give me my XP now. Thank you, goodbye.
An honor, Rangers.
Indeed. 100 families love me. Deeply. Yeah, buddy.
Welcome back, Rangers.
Thank you.
Delivery for the Patriarch from the Sumner family.
I've told you before, drone. The Patriarch.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Hi.
Have you found victory yet, Rangers?
Yes, we're ready to make a report. We've dealt with your son, Victory.
Dealt with? How?
We captured him.
Good. He's done enough damage as it is. He was my heir, if you can believe it, until I realized he was never going to grow out of hurting people. Exiling him was the best of two bad options. The families wanted his head. Still,
he shrugs.
Anyway, I promised you a reward. Here it is. Now, what else?
We have some questions.
Talk then.
We've learned that the trembling of your hands is the shaking palsy.
My hands don't shake.
Shit. Understood.
It better be. What else?
We heard you have a secret prison somewhere in Baltimore Heights where you keep political prisoners. Is this true?
Huh. That rumor just keeps coming back, year after year. I have no need for secret prisons, Rangers. All prisoners in Colorado stay in ordinary jails. And if your baseless suspicions lead you to go snooping around this lovely neighborhood, bothering my finest citizens, I'll put you in one. Understood?
What happened between you and the Dorseys?
Used to be my strongest supporters. Until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me. And, well, until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough.
True enough.
I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before.
Couldn't help noticing you seem to favour your daughter over your sons.
Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling.
Have you thought about what will happen to Colorado after you're gone?
Why? Are you getting ideas?
It just seems as you're not planning to pass the job to your children and might be time to consider another successor.
I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on.
You ever considered expanding beyond the borders of Colorado?
The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern.
Let's back up. There's some other things to report.
Tell me.
In Aspen, we found a map leading to the graves of your wives.
What of it?
Did they all die of natural causes?
You got a lot of balls saying that to me. I loved my wives. Most of them. It's just, well, you can be married to a woman or a nation, but not both. That was a lesson too long in the learning. But I think I finally got it through my head. I won't remarry. Of course, there's one woman who loves Colorado like I do. But she turned me down years ago.
Who?
None of your damn business.
Fair enough.
We done here?
Here's some other things to report. Your daughter Liberty accosted advice to the middle of your territory.
And you're not dead. She must have been feeling merciful. What did she say?
She showed us a bag of heads and told us to tell you to hire a better class of spy.
Yeah, I have. The one she hasn't caught. Anything else?
A ranger named Angie Deth has gone rogue and is opposing you against the orders of Ranger HQ.
So I've heard. A red-headed soldier, training rebels. Not my first priority, but thanks for the information.
Any orders regarding her?
For now, no. Stay focused on the task at hand. If she contacts you, well, learn what you can about her plans, but don't move on her until I say. Got it? On the other hand, if she's foolish enough to confront you, do what you have to do. She's a ranger, so it's ranger business, not mine.
You have some questions?
Ask then.
Okay, let's back up. Cool. That's all for now.
You recall the private prison I said I didn't have? That was in obfuscation. I do have such a prison, and it was raided recently. Know anything about that? One of my highest valued prisoners is missing, and I'd like to know what happened to him.
That was us. We took him with us.
You... what? Ironclad Cordite is one of the most dangerous enemies I've ever fought, and you... why?
He wants to regain control of the Scar Collectors who are part of Liberty's army. Can you think of a better way to disrupt her plans?
You make a good point. Win or lose, Cordite's bid for power will make a mess of her forces. Good call. You have my blessing to use him. Just keep him on a tight leash. But that doesn't excuse you breaking into my property and killing my employees. I've given you wide latitude, Rangers, but this is out of bounds. Another offense like this and we're done. Got it? Get out of my sight.
Okay.
The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So
We were honest. Maybe I shouldn't have been honest, but I didn't want to lie because I'm sure he could tell that I lied. Yeah, my current feeling is... This is Joey speaking, not the Rangers speaking. That Angela's plan sounds good, but probably can't work in real life. And I'm kind of a pragmatic person, so I kind of feel like I have to do what I have to do to survive. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is getting all these kids here, asking what the Patriarch wants us to do, and then probably killing Angela, if I have to. Now, if I was playing how Joey would probably play it myself rather than recorded, I would almost certainly side with Angela and just fuck the Patriarch off. But if I was going to do that, I'd kill all his children. I wouldn't just leave them all alive and then betray him. That seems a little bit underhanded. I'd like to show my allegiance pretty early on, in fact. Just, yeah, that seems more honest. Which is important to me. Get Animal Whispering up to full or Sneaky Shit up to full. I'm never going to use Animal Whisperer again, so I might as well get Sneaky Shit up to full. Sneak attack damage plus 100%. Yes. Yes. Very good. On a sniper, pretty good. Let's go for just like... I mean, I don't need penetration if I'm going to use everything else. Let's just get crit chance up, I guess. Why not? She's going to learn how to be smart later down the line. When it's up to full. Beautiful. Don't need anything else this second. Okay, cool. So, Frontier Justice and Coded Transmissions. I think now that we have level 3 armor, I can travel wherever I want. So I will go and travel wherever I want. The 4 main characters, I believe, will follow me no matter what I do. So that's not going to be a problem. It's just whether Quan or Lucia will betray me. Lucia said she will if I go against the Patriarch. So that's worth noting. Quan has not said what he would do, although the Patriarch originally hired him to do spy work on me. So that's a possible downside. Rangers. Hello.
Good luck out there.
Rangers hired me. Looks like you fellas got it all in hand.
We asked, actually. Heard through the grapevine you were handy with a wrench.
Well, I ain't bad. But neither are you, by the looks of things.
True, but I'm sure you know things we don't know. And we know things you don't know. So if we work together...
we all get better. I like that.
Great. So let's get to work.
I'm ready.
Nice. So if I can get much more powerful weapons. Hit chance up. I can get magazine up 8, but AP 1. AP to reload down. Mag size down 1. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Can I modify a rocket launcher? Yeah. All I can do is make it more accurate. Not that I need to make it more accurate, but I could. I can make the damage up by 16, but the minimum damage by minus 16, so it's more of a spread. That's fair enough. I can make my own gun weapon. My own gun weapon? My own gun better. Sorry. Sometimes my brain is like... it doesn't know what to do with itself. Okay, right. Morningstar.
Rescuing innocent bystanders is a hero's #1 priority. I am proud that we saved so many in Aspen.
Let's go for a ride.
Time to take some chances and expand man's
Thanks. Morningstar, you've always got my best interests at heart. Now, we are level 3 safe from radiation, so we should be able to drive wherever the fuck we want. The only thing better than that would be getting to survival 10, which is going to take me a while, so that I can get, you know, see the whole world map forever. But for now, I guess we'll walk around. And I got that before, because I have the achievement of having the whole world map unlocked, which would happen automatically when you do these things. Now, Department of Energy site was where my other save file was, but I was level 24 when I did that, so I don't know why my thing is so... You see the same gaunt FG family, the same overlooked truck you saw before, they still look lost and hungry.
Good to see you, Rangers. Hoping to get to Colorado Springs any day now. A little trading with you would help. What do you say?
Sure.
Thanks, Rangers. We won't let the others talk you down.
Sure, let's trade.
Thank you. It ain't much.
I mean, bullet. I always need bullet. More bullet is more good as far as I'm concerned. Need 762s for my gun as well, although I don't seem to have any here. Okay, cool. I don't know why they say you'll likely not see them again when you definitely will see them again. You're warming us up with the fire by shoveling forms to them out of the darkness. Wait for the Visa Def jewels and they'll kill if you don't give it to them. Use your medical knowledge to gain a momentary advantage over the jewels. Knowing that jewels are skinless, you're incapable of moving alcohol and shower them with it. They screech in pain, draw back. Time to attack. I need more survival because eventually I'll get into a fight I can't run away from that glitches the game and I can't leave. Are there any bile bombers around? Fuck me, we are surrounded. Okay. Right. Step forth. Hit 3 with this. Nice. Yeah, it's just a big old saw blade gun. Bye. You get back down here. Okay. Right then. Bunch of jewels. I'm gonna go fight the Lost Soul first. He's much more scary. There's only one more jewel on that side, so I'm not that worried about him. Should probably shoot him a bit though. Nice. And Lucia too. Why not? I shoot and text. Okay, then I can shoot over here. Just take a shot at him and he should die. I need to get 1 shot out of 5 to hit. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, then Joey, as mentioned, get here and wait for further instructions. Why did you shoot there? It's interesting. Wah. Wolf can scare them all. Wonderful. All these jewels together could kill my lads, so be careful about that. If Banshee moves out the way, we get an extremely good opportunity to kill them all. Yeah, with this. Right, move over here. Excuse me. And then shoot down the alleyway. And again. Bye. Yeah, so the reason why this gun is this gun is good is because of the ability to pierce. So it's technically less damage on a pure level, but it actually does way more damage. I'd rather hit these two. Like that, and then hit this guy last. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay, now, for these jewels. If you please. And over here. Okay, there's only like one left. It's the big boy, he's the lost soul, but they're not that scary. Just on his own. IMO. Maybe a monk. Where are you going? It's running. Yeah, I mean 112 damage bite, 164 damage sometimes is it's pretty good. Doubles. Kill if you must. I don't think I actually need to do much. I don't need to rely on the Kodiak. Right, let's Shaolin Surprise 10 piece him. It is at least plus 100 damage because of the Shaolin Surprise. Right. Let's take a shot. Hello. Bye. There we go. Everyone's all dead. Let's take some loot. A large container full of goodies, ammo and the like. No 7.62s again, but oh well. Kodiak. We're out of here. Okay. Let's start getting our survival up. More chances to escape things. Quan's nearly leveled up again. I've very nearly leveled up again.
Come in. This is Dorsey. Repeat. We need resupply. Any Dorseys remaining west of Colorado Springs, please.
We're in the deep donk now. Right, make a quick save just because if it decides to fuck me over, I don't want to redo all the video. Hello. 553 loot. Just this there. Is this a wraparound or something special? Well, whatever it is, I don't know about it yet. I travel very fast across the world map now. Investigate the snowed-in resort. It's level 18. I'm just going to explore the rest of the map real quick. Because it's nearly time to end the episode, so I'm just going to do a world map traversal.
This is Neelius Dorsey. To any remaining fighters in the mountains, rendezvous at Snowed-In.
Catch ahead of you on the side of the road, you see what looks like an outhouse. As you get close, you see its lonely made wooden shrine, open at the front, but covered with a pitched roof. You set out to examine it and see that placed on the altar within is a broken toaster with a description above that reads the warmth that transforms. Repair the toaster. Whoa, how the heck did that get in there? Spectrum assault armor? What? Armor 9. Initiative plus 10%. Detection time plus 50%. 0.5 seconds. And it needs no strength at all to equip. A Spectrum Assault leggings. And a Spectrum Assault helmet. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Nice. 25, 20, 33, 22, 17, 13. Yeah, both of us lads are kind of shit in the defense department, but oh well. I mean, for a guy with a shotgun, it's probably not oh well. It's probably worse than that, but let's wait until the legendary toaster repair 10 toaster that I can't repair. Hidden structure. You roll up a small bunker. There's a sign above the entrance for CDC research. Authorized personnel only. An old 10-digit electronic keypad is mounted outside the door. Looks like an old JSB model keypad. They hashed encryption check is a known bug. Should be hackable. Takes you a bit of effort, but you gain access to its ROM from buffer overload and able to clone it with a rewritten encryption check, validating any code you give it. The door unlocks. The place appears to have been a lab of some kind. Many of the samples are still locked in storage. Looks like the workers cleared out in a hurry, leaving what they were doing at the time. Grab what you can. Hey, what's in this file? It smells weird. You and your tear open the eyes and find you're lying on the floor. You feel weird, but you put the file back in the fridge and finish looting. You're still dizzy. You load up a nice bundle of supplies onto the Kodiak, hit the road. Definitely worth the effort. We've got a flesh pocket. Gross, but still functional. So all of us have an extra quick slot now that we could get rid of by no glow, but why would I do that? I guess if I get a negative of the radiation thing, then I'd have to fix it, which would be bad. Okay, let's keep looking. Anything on the little hook? Okay, hello. There's a shop, but it's not actually a shop. Because I can't click it. Alright, so there's a throughway here. We'll go through the throughway. Always looking for items and clickables. I think the survival check just gives me another chance to get everything again. Maybe? It's possible once it's revealed it's gone. But I don't think that's how it works. Go for this bridge real quick. It's just to fill out the map. You know how it goes. Right, fill that out. Department of Energy site. Azuma County, that's the end of the... I don't know if it's the end of the game, but it looks like it could be. At least the final stretches of the game. No one else really needs quick slots, so I don't mind if I don't glow with them to get rid of it, but it's cool while it's here, I suppose. Right, so everything else is good, so let's go... I'll go up here next time, as we go to the Department of Energy site, but I want to go fight Nellius first, so let's go crack on with this. And I'll say, see you guys next time when we explore the old snowed-in resort and see what Nellis is up to and kill his ass. See you then. Goodbye.